Hey everyone, we've been MIA for a while. It's been at least a month since we've put up a vlog. We went to Tennessee last month to visit my mom and see my brothers and their wives and their 5 kids between them. It was awesome. Yeah, I got to meet my 3 nephews and 1 niece that I've actually never met before, and my nephew's actually gonna be 10 this year, and I've never met him in person before, so that was super awesome. I got to see my mom for the first time in, we'll just say 13 years. I really don't know how long it's been. It's been a long time. And I got to meet my mom's husband. So it was a good trip. It was a really good trip. We needed the vacation. And yeah, it was pretty awesome getting to go to Tennessee and just be away from everything for a while. We've been doing okay as far as, life goes. We're still kicking, I guess. Haku is naughtier than ever. She loves chasing Kama around the house and terrorizing her. She's taking a nap right now, which is why I get to vlog. But yeah, my battery's gonna die and I have to change it. Great, I'll be back. Okay, battery's changed. Don't remember where I left off now, but I think I was talking about Haku actually being a little terror, but she's still sweet at the same time. But yeah, we're doing the best we can. Kai honestly has not been to his full-time job in at least 3 weeks now. Maybe he got in like a day or 2 of work since then, and I think the first week we came back he worked the whole week, but it wasn't like a full week, and then all of a sudden there was no work for him and his boss couldn't afford to pay him anything, and soon he's going to be cut off his medical. It's been a struggle trying to, for him to try and find work, even if it's just side jobs to do. Nothing that's too big, that's gonna be not too much for him, but too big of a responsibility. But he was able to get some work for this whole weekend, basically Friday to Monday, and with that first week that he worked when we came back from Nashville, whatever money we had from that was to pay our rent, and after from whatever he gets this weekend is we're finally going to be able to pay our car bill, which is awesome because we've been waiting forever for any kind of income to come in on his half, because all my money's already wrapped up in other bills, so there's that. So the first night that we were in Nashville, Clarksville, I had texted my brother something and he ended up calling me. It was I think it was 1 o'clock in the morning there. And he ended up calling me and I talked to him for a good 2 hours. But we just talked about life and finances and what we're planning to do with our families, and he had actually brought up this idea to us about moving to the mainland. Just moving out of Hawaii, out of state. So yeah, we talked about that, or he talked about it for a while. I just sit there and listen and was just like, yeah, that's really good idea actually. And when he actually got to Clarksville, to my mom's house, that weekend he's talked to Kai about it, and Kai was like, oh, so when are we moving? So yeah, we're gonna be moving. We've already talked to our bosses about it. I've had to talk to actually 4 different people in my company because I do work for all of them. So yeah, I did that, and Kai talked to his boss, and just to let them know that we don't know how long it's gonna be till we move, but we just want to give you guys a heads up. And I actually just told some of my other family yesterday. A couple of them already knew, but the rest do not, or did not. They do now. We use the Marco Polo app to talk a lot, so yeah, if they watch the video, then they'll end up knowing. So yeah, we're gonna be me, Kai, Haku. Of course, we're gonna take Hama, and Kai's auntie, actually, his auntie Jo, the one that watches Haku while we're at work. She wants to come with us. She, you know, she just wants to get out of her current situation. It's not a bad situation, but you know, she's been living with other people for a little while now, and she wants to, you know, be with family now. So, which is understandable, and she doesn't want to miss out on Haku growing up as much as she can, you know. So there's an ant crawling across my table carrying a dead ant with it. Hold please.
12 seconds later.
Sorry, my neighbor was outside swearing for some reason. I don't know. I will definitely be happy to get out of this apartment. Let's just say that. So when we move, we're not going to be bringing much with us. We're actually planning on selling a lot of the things that we do have, or giving stuff away. I'm just like looking around at what I can get rid of now. But yeah, we only plan on taking like our car, bed, crib, probably the TV, you know, Blu-ray player, and game system. Actually, we only have one. It's a Nintendo Switch. And our clothes basically is what we want to take. And we also have stuff in storage, like just like stuff in containers from our childhood, or like important papers. Like we are really not gonna be taking a lot. And even then, we might sell our bed and our TV, but we'll see about that. We haven't gotten to that point yet. When are we gonna move? We want to move as soon as possible, to be honest. The reason we told our bosses so fast about us moving is so that they could have a lot of time to find replacements for us. I don't feel like that's our responsibility to find our replacements, but yeah, we've worked for these companies for so long that we just want to, you know, go out on a good note. And you know, they've been there for us for like a long time. So we told them, well, I told my boss probably August. That sounds like it's gonna be the best guesstimate. I mean, if we can move by like July, that would be cool, but more ideal and realistic would be August or even later. Like, I told them by the end of the year, but it could be as soon as a couple months. Like, that's what we told them. So yeah, like I said, we're just starting to try and sell stuff. Where are we moving? To Texas, actually. I talked about my brother calling me up and talking for a couple hours about what the plan is, and the plan is basically that we will be moving to Texas. They live in Belton. I just spit a little. Belton, Texas, which is like north of Austin, like middle between Austin and Dallas. Yeah, they have a house there. They're actually gonna be moving to Idaho. My sister-in-law's grandma isn't doing too well, so they want to go up there, spend as much time with her as possible, and help to take care of her while they're up there. And I guess they're gonna be living in her house when they move up there, and then eventually they're gonna be buying their own property up there as well. Okay, so some negative aspects about, not negative, but I guess some cons about us leaving would be like, well, one, I mean, we live in Hawaii. It's Hawaii. It's beautiful, and you know, it's so many people's dream to come here and at least visit here, and we get the pleasure of growing up in Hawaii. Also, like, we were born and raised here, and we have family here, which is really hard because, you know, this is where we're rooted, and it's gonna suck, you know, being away from all these people, but at the same time we're gonna have more opportunity there. So also, like I said, it's Hawaii, and big thing now more than ever, the Hawaiian language is becoming taught more and more throughout the islands, and there are more Hawaiian immersion schools that teach, you know, like from really young age all the way up to adulthood, you know, to start speaking fluent Hawaiian. And that's something that we want to teach Haku. So it just means that we're gonna have to study up and, you know, step up and learn the language ourselves so that we can actually teach her. But yeah, that's one thing that we really wanted, is to, you know, make sure that she grows up knowing the culture and the language, and to have something, you know, for herself as she grows up. And then some of the positive aspects, the pros of us moving to Texas would be, well, we'd get to live in a freaking house. Like, holy moly. I'm not gonna say I've never lived in a house before. I've lived with my auntie in Eva Beach, or in Eva, in like my senior year of high school for a few months, but you know, that wasn't our house. We were confined to like a 1-bedroom part of the house. But yeah, we are gonna be moving into a 3-bedroom house with 2 bathrooms, a yard, garage. Like, you know, Kama's gonna have space to run around. Haku can run around the house as many times as she wants, and I'm not gonna care, you know, about the neighbors downstairs from us, because we'll have our own space, and that's awesome. Another thing about having a bigger house is that, you know, it's potential for us to have more kids if that's what we plan on doing. Another positive would be that there would be, I'm not gonna say no traffic, but compared to Hawaii, there will be minimal traffic unless we're gonna be driving to a major city. Yeah, we shouldn't really have too much of a problem getting around to where we need to go, getting errands done and whatnot. Like, it's just gonna be like, wow, we're here because we didn't have to sit in that traffic. Like, being here in Hawaii, it's my day off, you know. It's a nice sunny day right now, and it's pretty much 12 o'clock, and we're at home. One is to save money, but 2 is because I don't like driving far, because there's just too much traffic, and too many cars on the road means a lot of dumb drivers. And if you know me at all, I despise dumb drivers. So having a little bit more space, less cars in the area, you know, when we get there, is gonna be a definite good thing for for me especially. Another thing would be that it's, you know, a cheaper cost of living in Texas compared to Hawaii. Way cheaper cost of living. When I looked it up online, I think it said is at least 23% cheaper. I'll have to double check that. But yeah, the prices are gonna be different. You know, Kai could probably get a good paying job to get paid as much as he does now, because his boss now is, we'll just say, doesn't pay him what he's worth. So I mean, we could still have him make the same amount of money and give me an opportunity to either not work a full-time job, or actually become a stay-at-home mom or a work-from-home mom. And also, I mean, even if I do end up working full-time, that'd be even better, because we'll have Kai's auntie there with us. I will be able to, or we will be able to, put away some money for the near future, to where we're gonna save up and buy our own house with our own property. Possibly move to Idaho with near my older brother, and then my younger brother Marcus is actually the next state over in Washington. So, you know, good things all around. We're gonna miss a lot of people, and they're already gonna miss us. I told a couple of my coworkers last night. They didn't believe me. Or at least one didn't. They thought I was joking because I was laughing. I was like, well, because, you know, I like to laugh. But no, I'm not joking. But yeah, if you're in the area and want to buy any of our stuff that we end up posting on Instagram, let me know. I'll put the link down in the description so you can take a look at it. But yeah, it's gonna be an exciting journey. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be an easy journey, and we have no idea what we're gonna do for work or anything when we get up there, but you know, plans are in motion, and we are honestly excited to leave Hawaii. It's been real. I will miss it. I'm hoping we can get some ahi or ao poke in Texas, because if not, I might die, because fish is life. Raw fish at that. If you know any good places in Belton or near Belton, good poke places or places that sell raw fish, let us know, because that's like a staple. It's like being in Hawaii and needing poi or rice. Like, you just need that. I can live without rice, but fish. Of course, there'd be a helicopter. We live near an army base, so there's that. 2 army bases. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'm sure it was a very long video because I'm glad I wrote down a lot of the stuff that I did, so that I'm not like just like But yeah, squirrel. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. I'm gonna get a little me time to myself before my child wakes up from her nap. I think she's been asleep for at least an hour now. And then yeah, subscribe if you guys want to see more videos. Yes, I did just crack all my knuckles. But and then leave us a comment, like I said, with any recommendations that you know of in Texas. And yeah, hopefully be posting another video soon. I did not post anything from Tennessee on our YouTube page yet, so there might be something coming. Like I said, it was a good 13 years since I saw my mom, and you know, I had Kai film the moment because I want it to be something that I would never forget. Anyways, yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Aloha.